Tiffany.
And I'm Kaylee.
And today we are going to teach you how to make a vision board. So everything I've learned about vision boards, I learned from my friend Tiona Campbell. And she's a singer and she teaches people how to make vision boards. She's so encouraging. You should definitely check out her socials, which I will link in the description below.
And vision boards are so helpful because you can see them every day and your goals will be on the top of your mind every day when you wake up. And especially important for the new year. So.
Yes. So we made it through 2020. If you haven't seen our 2020 We Break Up With You music video, you should definitely go check it out because it's really funny. But 2021 is here and we want to make it the best year we can. So this is actually my vision board. I don't really want to let you see it because one, I think an important part of having goals an important part of like making sure you're more likely to do your goals is keeping them somewhat private. And that's not just my own personal opinion. I've also read it from like other experts because for two reasons. One, sometimes if you talk a whole bunch about your goals, then like the excitement you get from accomplishing your goals, you actually get from talking about your goals. So then you're not as excited to actually accomplish your goals. Makes sense? Yeah. And then second, unfortunately, there are a lot of haters in the world. And they do like to come after people when they're going after their dreams. You're not that good, you're ugly, you blah, blah, blah. I don't know why people do that. Why are people mean? I don't know. But anyway, so like if you have goals that are really like big and it's kind of scary to admit to someone like, I want to be an astronaut or something, then like, yeah, you are going to run into people who will say you can't make it. That's unrealistic. So sometimes it's better to just keep those goals to yourself on your vision board. And then you can see them and look at them and be encouraged, but you don't have to open yourself up to haters who will try to tear you down. So the first thing I recommend is just getting like a scratch piece of paper that you can write on, and you can make your vision board as like cute and decorated as you want or as plain as you want because it's your vision board. But I would get like a piece of paper that can just be your scratchy paper and just write all kinds of things on it in general, and you can focus on things like you want to accomplish, but you can also make it things that are not necessarily goals but things about yourself. For example, one of the things I have is I live with passion, purpose, confidence, and courage, allowing me to fulfill my life purpose down to the last detail. So that's not actually like a goal, but that's just you like declaring something about yourself.
So first step is to write down all your goals or what you want to accomplish in the year of 2021 on the piece of paper, on your scratch piece of paper. And only for a year though, because if you do it for your whole life, it can get overwhelming.
Okay, as you can see, it might be hard, but really in this stage, you can just think about everything. Like, don't hold yourself back. Like in Mean Girls, word vomit. Just like let it all out. Then you're gonna narrow it down.
Okay.
It can also help you to break it down like in categories. Like if you can't think, like say, okay, well first of all, like health. Okay, so I want to lose this many pounds. I want to start eating at least three healthy meals a week. Or I want to start eating vegetables every day, whatever. Okay, so now after health, what about my like hobbies? Okay, I want to get better at skateboarding or something. I don't know. I don't skateboard. Yeah, then be like, okay, so what about like my like goals for my future? I want to study for the SAT every week, or I want to blah, blah, blah. So like break it down in categories and that will help you. Okay, so honestly, I don't want to think of a bunch of stuff because I already have a vision board. But so like write down a bunch of stuff, okay? Then you have to narrow it down.
Even though ours is already narrowed. To narrow it down, you have to think about three things. One, what's most important to you? What's more realistic? And what are the stepping stones to get to your bigger goal, your ultimate goal? So like whatever you want to be or accomplish, what can you do to get closer and closer to that? Yeah, one of my bigger goals is to become a successful YouTuber. So one of the things I have that I can work on is post 4 videos every month. So like a video each week, and that'll help me get closer and closer to my goal. So that's one thing that I'll pay more attention to.
So like I had on here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, but then I narrowed it down to 1, 2, 3, 4. So now you could like flip to the back of your paper or get new paper, like make a little cute board, however you want. You know, mine has pictures, which is really important to like actually see it crystal clear. It really does help you and makes you happy. At least it makes me happy. Write them on your paper and get as cute, crazy, creative as you want with it, or as little as you want. Pretend these are cute.
Your drawings are cute. That one's really cool.
So yeah, you can draw, you can cut out pictures, you can search for pictures and print them. You don't have to do pictures if you don't want, but I recommend doing them because I've always been a goal person who writes down goals. And like I said, my friend Tiona was like, make a vision board, it's so important. And I was like, okay, yeah, I will, but I'm lazy, out. And so I didn't ever want to do the pictures. I was like, I don't need them, I'll just write down my goals. So I finally did it and got pictures, and it made it so much better because one, it was like made me focus more specifically. Two, it was really encouraging to see the pictures every day, like to see it in front of your eyes instead of just thinking, oh yeah, I want to do music or whatever, but to see the picture of the group that you like or whoever and be like, yes. It just really encourages you. And also, there's this thing called the power of, what's it called?
Prayer?
Power of prayer. No. I don't know.
Oh, law of attraction.
Law of attraction?
Yeah.
It's basically like whatever, you know, because you might have noticed this. Like if you see people around you that are like positive, encouraging, more positive, encouraging stuff seems to happen to them, but people who are super negative, like their lives are always negative. You attract what you put out. As a Christian, I believe that's the power of God. But even if you don't believe in God, maybe it's just the power of the universe. But, or like common sense, I don't know. But what you like put out is more likely how people are going to react to you and stuff. And it's the same thing. Yeah, you're right. I think it is the law of attraction.
Yeah, it is.
It's the same thing. So like if you're like looking at your vision board every day saying like I am successful, I'm really good soccer player or whatever, like you will become a really good soccer player because you believe it. Now we're going to talk about being specific. You have to be specific. You can't just say lose weight. You can't just say be healthier. Those are just so big and so vague, and you don't know how you're going to do it, right? So you have to be specific. Okay? So for example, I am working on music production right now, learning how to produce music. Once again, go watch our 2020 music video. So I'm not just going to say become a better music producer. Instead, I said produce 12 songs. So that'd be like one song a month, which is doable, right?
Okay, so once you have your vision board, then you can put it up somewhere where you see it every day. For example, like a mirror where you do your makeup or whatever. So that every day when you're getting ready, you can look at it in the morning. And at night when you're taking off your makeup, whatever. So that's the first thing on your mind and the last thing on your mind. And as much as you can read it out loud to yourself while you're getting ready so that you're like speaking it into existence. So yeah, I'll probably put it on a mirror then, a new one, not this one.
Okay, so the last thing is having a vision board is great, but you also need to break down your steps. So this isn't really a vision board, this is like bonus because you wouldn't put this on your vision board, but like for example, saying like, okay, lose 10 pounds. That's good, that's specific, you have a picture. Oh, this is something you can do and it's really funny. Print out a picture of someone that you're like, wow, this person's really in shape, really fit, like this is what I want to look like, and then cut off their head and then get a picture of you and put your head on it. Yeah. So then you're like, oh, that's me, I can do it. But after that, you have to figure out how you're going to do it. So you need to make a plan. So once you have your vision board, after that, you need a plan that you can just do like on your computer, a memo on your phone or whatever, a note, scratch paper, whatever, and break it down. There's no you don't have to be like some super smart planner person or whatever. Just figure out what you can do realistically. So, because sometimes people say like, I'm going to work out every day, which is what KK said, but realistically, you're probably not gonna work out every day, girl. So you have to break it down and say like, what works for me? So like, okay, I'm gonna work out at least 3 times a week or at least 5 times a week. And then be even more specific. Get yourself like a workout program. Because if you don't know what you're gonna do, you're not gonna do it. Figure it out specifically and write it down. So you're like, okay, lose 10 pounds. Underneath that, working out 3 times a week. The workouts will be these Pilates DVDs that I got, whatever. So stuff like that. You just have to like figure out what can I actually do and then write it down. And then that way you will be making those little baby steps to your vision board. And then look at it every day. You'll be encouraged. 2021 will be a great year. Woo! Even if there's like still crazy stuff happening, that's always going to be happening because this world is not a perfect place. But no matter what, the world can't change who you are in here. Time to get sappy with it. The world can't change that. So you have to choose to make your life and your day the best you can every day. And one way that it will super duper help you is with a vision board. Okay, so
Yeah.
all of our sounds and stuff we do are like all inside jokes from K-pop. So if you don't get it, like, you need to watch more K-pop. That will also make your life better. Watch more K-pop.
So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you got some ideas out of it for your vision board for 2021. Comment one of your goals for 2021, and we will pick one and shout them out in the next video.